First thing I want to mention to you right now is this idea of identity. I don't know if y'all realize it, but identity is being wrestled for in this culture. And the enemy continues to try to push people away from who they're supposed to be in Christ and who they're supposed to be as the image of God into all sorts of stuff over here where they're absolutely running around basically chasing their tails and destroying themselves. And they're just in this constant mess because they don't understand who they are or who they're called to be. They don't have a destiny. They don't have a purpose. They don't have an identity in the culture. And so here's what happens. Right now in our culture, what a lot of people are doing is they're finding their core identity in their occupation, or they're finding their core identity in their political preference that keeps being more and more polarized, or they find their identity in their temptation. So if they get tempted in some area, they just say, well, that must be how I am. This must be who I am. Or if they get into sin, well, this just must be who I am. They get their identity from their relationships. So if a relationship falls apart, their life falls apart. They get their identity in their family heritage. Well, this is how my grandfather was, and this is how my father was, so this is how I am. This is who I am. And I want to tell you that that has crept even into the church. And I want to say to you that we need to be a people who bring the truth that individuals are created in the image of God and we're called to a different identity. So when we are in faith in Jesus Christ, you become the sons and daughters of God. You become salt and light. You become fellow heirs with Him. You become friends of God. You become part of the family. You become the chosen. You become the royal priest. You become the righteous ones. You become a new creation. Old things, old identity passes away. Behold, all things become new. And not only that, but you become the ambassadors of Jesus in the earth. See, when you came into Jesus Christ through faith, your identity was transformed. You became something completely different than what you were.